The 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e. Aloha guys, it's Joe Tunney visiting my very good friends here at BMW of Hawaii. And we're taking a look at BMW's sensational hybrid sport utility, or sport activity vehicle as BMW likes to call it. And active is certainly something that very well describes this new X3. Very powerful, exquisite handling, and very purposeful and spacious inside as well. But all that power starts under the hood, and we're going to take a look at there first. The 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e uses BMW's 4-cylinder 2-liter modular engine. By modular, BMW engines come in half-liter modules, so each cylinder is 0.5 liters. If you have 4 cylinders, as in the case here, you have 2 liters. Combined with an 80 kilowatt battery gives this car 292 horsepower and 305 pound-feet of torque. This car goes actually 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds. So very, very powerful despite being incredibly thrifty. Let's take a look inside. Super modern, just what you'd expect from a brand new BMW. 3 main adjustments on the hybrid is that you can go into max xdrive, and so max xdrive means that you're going to operate pretty much exclusively out of battery power, and this will go about 20 miles on battery charge alone without using any gas whatsoever. Also, you can choose auto xdrive. Auto xdrive maximizes both the performance and the fuel economy of the X3 xDrive. How the auto xDrive works is it works actually with the navigation unit, and the navigation unit figures out exactly what's up ahead in the road. So for example, if the navigation unit realizes that there's a hill upcoming, it'll automatically go into battery mode exclusively, because the battery will use its charge to take you up the hill, something that would typically take a lot of gas. Then when you go down the hill, because it can auto regenerate by way of the gas engine, and that uses such little fuel going down the hill, it's the way that the car decides what is the most economical way to move forward. That's why it can still average mid-20s fuel economy despite having incredible power. And then you can also do battery control as well. Battery control means you actually turn the battery off. Where that's going to be a popular feature is for people who maybe drive on the freeway and drive in their own neighborhood. And so maybe out on the freeway you want to be exclusively gas, but in your own community you want to be exclusively battery. You control exactly how it goes down. In the back is where the battery itself is. The battery is underneath this back seat. And so the worry is that your headroom goes away. Well, this has the panoramic moonroof, which compromises some of the headroom, yet still I have tons and tons of space back here in the back. In fact, the cargo capacity and the overall interior dimensions are almost identical between hybrid and non-hybrid X3s. Let's take a look in the trunk. So 27.2 cubic feet of storage, and then when I fold the seats down, it's just about 60 cubic feet of storage. So tons and tons of space, even with the hybrid battery in the back. Let's take it out for a drive. So one thing you realize once you get it into gear is that there's automatic tensioning on the seat belts to get you into that most ideal driving position. And then it starts off entirely in battery mode and then goes to a combination of battery power and gas. One great thing about battery power is the suddenness of low-end acceleration is much more dramatic. If you've never driven a hybrid performance-oriented vehicle, they do drive differently than conventional gas-powered cars, and that's a good thing. Now this particular one has heads-up display. In fact, it's very, very well equipped. Not all of them come as loaded as this one is, but all X330Es come with a wealth of features, including everything that makes it particularly fun to drive. So 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. Let's find out just how accurate that is. Yeah, really superb acceleration. And not only is the acceleration very exciting, it's smooth, it's linear, there's no body squat. Sometimes hybrid cars, they're very frugal and very thrifty, but a lot of that comes at the expense of the actual driving dynamics of the car. And they end up driving like economy cars, regardless of how powerful they are. This isn't the case at all. This feels like a 3 Series or a very well-constructed performance luxury sedan that just happens to have a lot of power. It's smooth over particularly rough roads like the one that we find ourselves right now. And it's definitely smooth out on the open road. Again, smooth, easy acceleration, and then braking. Smooth, powerful, and predictable. Even things like bumps, the suspension, though taut, still soaks up bumps, no problem whatsoever. This is a really beautiful sport utility, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to my friends at BMW of Hawaii, or reach out to me anytime at joeloveshawaii@gmail.com.